What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Molt Man episode. Obviously, I'm in a wetsuit and we are going spearfishing. Got Braden in the back.
What's up?
We're in the new Ponga with the twins on the back. But I'm sweating my butt off, so I'm gonna get in the water. Enjoy. We'll see what we get into today. We got all day to play around. Gonna try to shoot some snapper, maybe a cobia. We'll see. Who knows what we're gonna get into, but I'm about to die. So see y'all in the water. Hopefully we shoot some fish. Yep. Alrighty guys, we are in the water and right off the rip, I do not like it whatsoever. Braden, however, likes this murky water. He dives super deep and he can get down there and find those awesome fish in this murk that normally in clear water would be really hard to get close to. We also noticed that when we first got in, this current was ripping. It took actually a little bit effort to get to the rig from the boat, and then once we held onto the rig leg, it was a lot easier just to sit there in the current instead of working against it. But tons of particles in the water and super murky. You can see I'm dropping down right here and you can't see anything below me. Bunch of jacks swimming around, but really not a whole lot going on whatsoever other than these jacks. Braden makes his first dive right here. You can see him going down in the distance, and I think he dropped down to a little past that first platform, which is at 30 or 40 feet, and you can see I lost him after like 20 or 30 feet. So I was just sitting here and waiting for him to come up, making sure everything was good, and hoping that he comes up and says he saw something crazy. So swimming over to him and see what he has to say. Could you see anything?
The school of mangrove snapper coming up. Big look down. I'm probably gonna go get my other gun.
You're bleeding.
Yeah, probably. I'm having to just
so you heard me say you're bleeding. His first drop, he came on this day with a bad sinus infection, which is never good whenever you're diving. And that first drop kind of ended the day for him for the most part. He came up with a bloody nose and a pounding head. Well guys, as you can see, it's the worst possible, sorry, I'm gonna break your leg one of these days.
You can put it down.
Worst possible conditions as far as clarity goes, in my opinion. Braden loves it, but big bummer. Braden has a sinus infection, and he went down like 35, 40 foot, came up with a big nosebleed, and it's just pounding his head. So he's calling it quits for the day. We were gonna spear tomorrow too, but I think we're gonna turn tomorrow into a bait fishing trip. So as far as today, we're turning today's fishing trip into me spearing awesome, like, what would you call them? Just like reef coral fish.
Yeah.
So we got rockine grouper, Spanish hog, Creole.
That's a big three. Yep.
Big three that we're targeting. They're not big fish. Maybe like a big one's probably like 2 pounds.
Yeah, I mean they can get like
3-4 pounds.
But yeah, they're not big, but they taste really good.
They taste amazing. I had the 2 rockines after our last trip, and just tastes like a awesome little grouper. So Braden's gonna hop in with his big underwater camera and just film. We're not gonna stick around. I mean, there's no, I'm just shooting these fish. Hopefully we can get enough for dinner for tonight, and then we're gonna go run and try to catch our limit of red snapper and then head in. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully we can get on some. Maybe this next rig will have a little bit clearer visibility, but it's not looking very good. Is that the one you're talking about?
There was two, yeah. They're not big, but I figured they're big enough to hit.
This current is crazy. Oh guys, we're calling audibles left and right here. The reef fish spear fishing did not work out either. I dove down a few times, sharks came in, it got murkier, the current was not good at all. It was swiping us out of the rig. So we ran over here 4 or 5 miles and we're gonna do some slow pitching for some red snapper. So that's on the agenda tonight for dinner, is red snapper now. So we're gonna get set back on this spot that we're fishing and drop down to them, see if we can hook up to a couple snappers. Got 2, the limit is 2 per person, so we can keep 4. So we're gonna try to get our limit and then roll in and maybe get back in time to go do a little wade fishing this evening.
That'd be sweet.
I'm gonna try to set you guys up right here. I'm gonna sit on the side. We got some marks on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, those are good right there.
Yeah. Drop it in.
Oh, dude.
What?
What is that?
What?
No way.
What?
Wait,
Wahoo? Huh?
Oh, I thought it was a giant kingfish. Big tuna. I thought
Big.
it was a kingfish.
Oh yeah,
Right
we got
here under the boat.
lots of marks. Dropping down.
Dude, like staring at my jig right here. Scared to drop it.
We got big marks on the bottom. Dropping back down. Just broke one off on the, there's bottom. And there's a boat.
That's an X3, it's a
Yeah.
trimaran.
Yeah. He's getting eaten right now.
Weights are up. Coming up easy now.
Yeah, I think it got eaten. It's definitely not a red snapper. Look at it coming to the top.
Oh, it's king.
Get the gaff, get the gaff.
Oh, shoot.
Here, get the gaff.
Yeah, I don't know. How big is it?
Huh, he's big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Got us a king.
On mono, on a slow pitch jig.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That thing picked it up quick on the fall.
Yeah, he did. Let's throw it back down there. Those marks are probably a bunch of big school kings.
Yeah, I thought I saw one earlier, but I guess, yeah.
Heck yeah.
And on a Dyneema where the hook is.
He's going in the box. That's going in my smoker, dude. Heck yeah. I love it.
Nice little surprise.
I dropped it down. I was like, man, there's no way I hit bottom. Reeled the slack and... Braden's on. Maybe it's another big king. No, that
feels
king
pretty
was
heavy.
Tripping drag.
It honestly might be a jack.
Big jack or a big red.
It's got that.
I'm trying to retie over here.
It's got the dead weight of a jack, but let's see, they're kind of out here way off of the spot, so it could be something cool, or I could have a little shark. But I am on mono. It's a big 40-pound grouper.
That'd be sick.
Ooh, no. I think we got a shark and it doesn't know it's hooked. Got heavy thrashes there.
Oh, look at all these dolphins behind us.
Oh, those are the spotted dolphins.
Yeah, you probably got a dolphin on. Guys, look at all these dolphins. Crazy. There's like 150 of them. Braden's still on back here. "50 miles offshore in the Ponga." Come on, get him up. It ain't a shark if he's coming up that.
I don't know.
I bet it's a big jack. I hope it's something I have to get the gaff for really, really quick. But probably not.
I could use a good surprise.
Big old 50-pound black grouper. They're like a 60-pound cub.
I feel like that would fight a little harder. This is kind of just
Okay,
dead,
30-pound cub.
dead weight. I'd believe a grouper because they are kind of like dead weight,
That would be sweet if we caught a big grouper.
but I think it's a shark.
There it is, it's a shark.
Yep.
And there he goes. He found out that he's close to a boat.
Now the question is how do we get the jig back, even if we do get them both
I
sides?
know.
There's another something right there. Is that another shark? Looks like another shark was following it.
There's color.
Want to give her a gaff? Do you want to eat a shark? That's a blackfin.
There goes our jig.
Oh, you got her still?
What do you want to do? Broke off finally.
Right by the boat.
All right, well
Still
now
got
we're
my
down to
leader.
2 jigs
Yeah.
to catch our snapper.
Oh yeah, dude, you definitely got a big snapper.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh no, shark, 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 shark.
Crank, crank, crank. Nice.
Good snapper. Oh! That's what we came after, boys.
We
There
found
we go.
the big ones.
Yeah, we need to get back down there because there's more where that came from.
Boom, baby.
Big snapper going in with the kingfish. We got 3 more of these to catch. And we're still on them, so we need to get on them and stay on them. Well guys, it's been a really weird day. All this shark talk going on in Florida. It ain't any different here. We caught more sharks today than we did snapper.
We get hook up with a fish and every one would get shark. Yeah.
Yeah, every fish would get eaten by a shark. Lose our jigs. We're down to 2 jigs, so we're calling it. We're going in. I'll see you guys at the dock, cleaning our 1 snapper and our kingfish. And we're gonna make something good for dinner because we're starving. It's like 5:30. we got to get in.
All right, guys, me and Braden just got back, unloaded the boat. We're pretty beat. It was probably the worst day offshore.
One of the worst days I've ever had. One of the weirdest too.
It was weird, yeah. So
Yeah.
we caught all those sharks. I don't know that we showed that many of the shark catches, but every snapper we hooked into got sharked. And then my dad's buddy was north of us, and he said the same thing. They couldn't catch any red snapper. So I'm gonna show y'all cleaning this red snapper real quick, and then we are going to cook this up tomorrow for lunch. So this is how I clean a red snapper. Got a new Bubba blade. This thing is sweet. I think this is the 9-inch. So right behind that pec fin, go in. This thing is like mega sharp. Come up here behind the head, run that knife down that back. So you're just gonna run your knife down that backbone, just like that. Get up here, break through those pin bones, and then you're gonna go up and over the ribs. This knife's so sharp, it's trying to go through them. Just like that. Big old pretty fillet. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm actually gonna take this head, I'm gonna keep the head and make some fish tea, some Texas fish tea. So I'm not gonna waste that, but next thing you do, come over here and run your knife in between that meat and skin. It's so nice having a razor blade to use. So there's your skin, throw that in the water. We'll cut our pin bones out, they're right here. And then I like to take this bloodline out too. Just like that. And then you're left with two beautiful pieces of meat. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And that's how you clean a red snapper. So I'm gonna finish up cleaning up a few of the fish that we did catch. I'll see you guys in the kitchen cooking up some red snapper. We are back home and we're gonna do a quick, simple, but delicious meal. Got a pot of rice going. We got one of those big snapper fillets right here. So we got some lemon, butter, and onion, salt, pepper, and then we're gonna use Critter Glitter steak on this one. It's a meatier fish, and I just think it's good like that. So we're gonna give it a little coating of salt just on one side. I only season one side because we're doing it in a glass dish and it's going in the oven. So you can also do this with foil. You don't have to have a glass pan. I'm gonna put a nice covering of steak seasoning. I'm going to chunk this up into however it fits in your pan. You can use the whole fillet if you're doing foil, but we got to kind of make it fit any way we can in this pan. Now we're going to lay our onion and lemon. You don't have to squeeze the lemon on there because whenever it cooks, all that juice comes out naturally. So we're just gonna lay our lemon on top. We're gonna put our butter on top of that and let all that butter melt through the onions and the lemons. It'll be delicious. So we just got our oven set to 350 and it'll take about 20 minutes till the fish is nice and white and flaky. And then we'll pull it out and eat it with rice. So we'll let you know when it's done, show you what it looks like, and then we'll do a taste test.
For our food, amen.
Let's do a little taste test on red snapper.
Red snapper.
That's right. What do you think about it?
I think this is good.
It's good?
Uh-huh.
It is good. We give that like a solid 8.3. I think I'd rather eat black drum over red snapper, and then probably flounder, then redfish, then trout. But red snapper is good. It's good because we only get a couple times a year. Our season here in Texas isn't very long, so.
Yeah.
And you only get 2 per person, right? Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty crazy day offshore. Probably one of the weirdest days I've ever had offshore in Texas. So, y'all stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit thumbs up, and remember, eat good.